guys, greetings and welcome to this week's episode of The Geekified Girl. 3 episodes in and you're all still hanging around. I guess I must be doing something right, and I can't imagine what it could be. So, we're going to start out this week as usual with the Gateway comics. This week's genre we're going to cover is going to be horror. Everyone likes a bit of blood and guts and horror, don't they? Comic that will keep you awake at night. So the first one we're going to start out with, if you have a friend who's into the horror genre and you want to try and get them into comics, we're going to start out with Outcast. Outcast is about possession and about exorcism and about this dude who's actually got quite a gift for exorcism, and there's just this really creepy sort of demon thing that just seems to be possessing people one at a time. And yeah, he tried to exorcise his wife and ended up killing her. So he's not a very popular man. He's got a lot of issues, a lot of demons in his background, that sort of thing. So yeah, it's quite interesting from a personality kind of perspective, I guess, of the characters. of the characters. Plenty of blood and guts for everybody who'd be interested. I guess it's kind of like a John Constantine kind of a comic on that sort of level, but there's more blood and guts and it's more visceral, and that seems to be what horror people like. So, okay, the next comic we're going to cover in the Gateway comics is Harvest. Nothing quite so creepy as little kids with an angry look on their faces. This guy, he just creeps me right out, little kids. Oh. So Harvest is basically about organ harvesting, where there's somebody actually going around and drugging people and then harvesting their organs for sale on the black market. So there's lots of medical scenes and pages worth of blood and guts and insides on the outside and all that sort of thing, and it's just creepy and icky and scary. And I actually slept with the lights on after I read this one. It was a bad idea to read it late at night. So Harvest is the second one I would recommend. So that's the Gateway comics for this week. And now what we're going to do is we're going to cover the new releases. Ooh, new releases. So here we go with the new releases. Usually I do a couple of them, but this week there was one that had just really stood out for me. Actually, it's knocked it out of the park for the last 2 issues, and that is Batgirl. Batgirl got fun again. When did that happen? It got so gloomy, and all the bad stuff that was happening to her, and they were just, it was just depressing to read. And now all of a sudden, you got fun Batgirl, you got party Batgirl, you got college Batgirl, you've got it's just awesome. It's really, really good. It's, when the hell did comics become fun again? When did I miss that? It's terrific. And this week in particular, I'm not actually liking what they're doing with Dina at the moment with her, because she's actually coming off as a little bit of a bitch the last 2 comics. So I'm hoping that they kind of rectify that really soon, because I like Dina. I like her. But yeah, Batgirl. If you're not getting it, or if, like me, you were silly enough to chuck a little fit after Gail Simone left the comic and decide you weren't going to get it anymore, reconsider Batgirl. It's bloody fantastic. So, that is the new release that I would highly, highly, highly recommend this week. Now, we're going to go on to the news. Top of the news items this week, mostly surrounding the movies that are coming up, actually. The first one we've got coming up is Suicide Squad. There seems to be a lot of casting going on around that at the moment. Margot Robbie's going to be playing Harley Quinn. I have to say I'm a little bit proud of the Australian actress who's chosen to play Harley Quinn. That's all. But I've seen her in a couple of things. She's actually very good, so I reckon she'll knock out the park with that. They're going to be doing a Gambit movie. Channing Tatum is going to be playing Gambit. Oh God, I have so much mixed feelings about that. Every time I just feel like I can't cope with it, I remind myself of how everybody felt about Heath Ledger playing the Joker and look how that turned out. So who knows? but they've already ruined Gambit for me. They can't do much worse, seriously, except ruin him through an entire movie instead of just tiny little snippets of a movie like they did in Wolverine Origins, the movie that I would love to pretend didn't exist, but just keep reminding myself about for some reason. Yeah, Channing Tatum, Gambit. I'm glad they're doing the movie. God, I hope it works out. Because Gambit's my favourite X-Man, I'm not going to deny that. Then we've got the Hawkeye movie. Sorry, there's not going to be a Hawkeye movie. It's alright, settle down. There's not going to be a Hawkeye movie. Jeremy Renner, though, was saying how much he would absolutely love to do a Hawkeye movie. He would be totally in on that. Well, we'd be totally in on that too, Jeremy Renner, I have to tell you. We would love that too. Oh, how awesome would that be? I absolutely love Hawkeye. I don't know if you guys have been reading the comics or not. Movie Hawkeye was kind of, but he wasn't given that, not great, but he wasn't given that much screen time, if you're going to be honest about it. I would love to see what Jeremy Renner could do with the character in the space of the whole movie. I think that would be great. So yeah, Jeremy Renner Hawkeye, would love. Margot Robbie playing Harley Quinn, yay! Channing Tatum playing Gambit in a Gambit movie. Oh, yeah. I feel like I should be more excited about it, but I'm really not. I will reserve my judgment. How does that sound? And that's it from me for this week. And I hope you all join me again next week for some more new releases, for some more Gateway comics, and some more news. And look at this week, I didn't even get on my knees and grovel to DC Comics. Isn't that great? It's got to be an improvement. Bye guys, see you next week.
Please do subscribe.